Very, very good game between Dhaka Capitals and Rangpur Riders. 4 spinners. Dhaka Capitals winning the toss and choosing to bat. Rangpur Riders there, the usual strength we see in the top order. 𝗿𝗏𝗽𝗂𝗬𝗓, Hassan are the 2 changes. And for Dhaka Capitals, you've got Rehmanullah Gurbaz, Bashun Rasim in BPL. Tanveer Ahmed and Ruchira. Thanks for helping me out, Pervez.
Certainly one of the top umpires going around in the business, so certainly good to see him. One of the tonkers to go up top.
Good decisions, you know, how your staff works for you in making decisions. 𝗵𝗺𝗽𝗂𝗽𝗓 has got a lot of class. Very calm at the crease, yet look at the numbers. His strike rate is so good, 128. 𝗬𝗏𝗽𝗂𝗽 will pose few questions and a long on.
Yes, boy! Good start, boy!
Right, this is going to be a good battle. 𝗬𝗏𝗽𝗂𝗽 against Kyle Mayers.
Gets it through for 4. He tried his hand a couple of times. This time it's a neat connection.
I was just about to finish the word by saying, I know it's what's coming, but just not sure with the way it's going to go. But this occasion, very good connection. Caribbean flavor, isn't it? Just making sure that he finds the gap perfectly.
Got to pitch the ball up, bit up. Uses the crease. Probably another 4. He bowls with a lot of speed, pace, 𝗬𝗏𝗽𝗂𝗽, so an easy ball for Mayers really to put away.
This was a freebie. Next stump pitch, all what Kyle Mayers had to do, get decent connection and find the gap. And Zia Rahman and the short fine leg fielder, not massive gap between them, but placeful.
Down the track, eases into that through the offside for 4. Lovely piece of hitting and batting. He's got so much to offer. There's class and there's quality and calmness to go with those 2 attributes.
That was sweetener to my tea, Ramesh Raja. I know for sure that you don't use sweeteners, but that was sweet timing. Very first ball comes down the track. Beautiful hands, lovely. On top of his game, Liton Kumar Das.
Oh, Edge, he's successful here, all right. Terrific piece of keeping. Yeah, and it is off with a blast. Mayers there at 6s and 7s, didn't really read that properly. Faint feather edge and well taken by the keeper.
Yeah, very well taken indeed, diving forward. Lovely seam position, hint of movement inwards to the left-hander. Mohammad Mithun, he gobbles it. Saifuddin, he celebrates the wicket of Kyle Mayers with his own celebration and the inclusion in the World Cup squad. Gone for 11 Mayers, Rangpur Riders 18 for 1.
Yeah, I mean, here's an issue for Malan. He just follows the path of the ball rather than covering the line of it. He just hangs in the crease, and have a look at this. A little bit of shape away from him and he was in trouble.
No feet movement. Again, this is something would have spoken about in the team meetings of Dhaka Capitals.
Yeah, that's gone through for 4. Pervez was making a point. First boundary after 13 balls. First for Malan. And a streaky 4.
Fast bowler's instincts. I've seen it, I've been there. There you go. You are to be blamed, Mohammad Mithun. As a skipper, you got to think proactively.
Oh, they've appealed for caught behind. Probably hit the thigh or the pad. But what a good delivery. I think he was expecting it to leave him, and that ball came back and almost got rid of Malan.
Almost a frustration stroke by David Malan, trying to play on the up. In the previous over against Thaksin, it was predominantly going away from the left-hander. And this occasion, it came back to the left-hander beautifully. Oh, did it hit the pad? Probably not, or even it was high on the thigh pad, shouldn't be.
That's gone through for 4. Finally he connects. And it turned out to be a very fine shot. Yeah, he's probably cursing himself. He's a beautiful player to watch through the offside when he's on song, and this is a cracking shot in the end.
If I have to be really critical of that delivery, too much width outside the off stump. Saifuddin asked so many questions from David Malan when the line's so much more straighter. As soon as you give him width, a good length, when you have.
Offside edge, taken by 𝗵𝗺 Wasim. The bowling change works wonders for the Dhaka Capitals.
Well, great timing. New bowler into the attack. The experienced 𝗵𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗃. He was just getting set. But here we go, there's a little bit of movement away, played away from his body though, 𝗵𝗀𝗃𝗃, and he carried through to him, and was saying, oh, it was a bit of a juggle, but oh, the relief. He takes it, oh, there we go, the same Bolt celebration has picked up his man, the dangerous 𝗵𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗃. He goes for 6 from 6 deliveries.
Oh, another one! Wickets on the trot. Gone for naught is 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃.
Wow, 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 wow. A shocking delivery, but guess what? Another experienced player starts to walk towards the pavilion after the finest of 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 such a poor delivery. The tiniest of edges. But Rahman is over the moon. Look at the delight. He knows he bowled a shocker of delivery. The batter is distraught, dropped his bat in disgust. 𝗿𝗏𝗽 goes for first ball duck, and it's 30 for 3 now, struggling.
Oh, that is a gem of a delivery. He has got his tail up, has Zia Rahman.
That's quick, decent pace, good carry through to the keeper. A little bit of bounce. He's a tall bowler, so he's going to get that bounce. And there you go, Mahmudullah. If that one would have been a fine nick, got a slip him.
Finds the gap on this occasion, more precise, and it will be the first boundary after 31 balls.
Well, it's relief, isn't it? Milan, he missed one earlier in the over, but that's technically very, very good. He watched the ball right on. He was a better balanced at the crease. And there you go, watched him right onto the bat. And he got through the field, and away it runs. Look at that, runs away. The flags are flying, Rangpur.
That's smashed down the ground. There's a fielder there. 50 comes up. A hard-working 50, you've got to say that, Mazza. And Mickey Arthur there. He'll keep on doing the anchoring role. That's gone. Couple of bounces over the rope. Really was well struck. Played the length so well. He's got this great ability to have the right angle of the bat through the offside and the leg side. Looks a complete natural when it comes to hitting the ball. Balance was good. Got a great result in the end.
Yeah, he picked up the spot as well, really nicely. He saw the field at mid-off.
That's gone fine. That's not such a smart ball, and captain is not happy. Certainly, runs have started to flow. 61 for 3. Oh, it's a strange way to bowl, and that's been belted for 4. A lot of drama as far as bowling was concerned, but it was pretty simple and straightforward. For Mahmudullah, saw the width, saw the length, and went after it.
The best part was he chose down the ground. He knew there were 3 fielders on the onside patrolling the boundary. He almost killed the umpire. That was struck with brute force from Mahmudullah.
That's gone as well. A little bit of width provided again, short and wide, and it's not working. 𝗬's not too safe.
Again on the shorter side, picked up the spot really well. Tried to dart in, the length was not right. Some batters search for rhythm. He pulls it from his pocket. Mahmudullah.
Plays it away into the gap and good enough to make it to the fence. 3 boundaries. Wonderful batting. He's put away the short length, short deliveries. 𝗬's been expensive to say the least. None for 13 with a ball to ball.
Even the first ball that he faced against Saif Hassan, that was a dot delivery, but that gave you the feeling that he's going to go after Saif. And 3 boundaries after that says it all. Counter punch from Rangpur Riders.
Need a wicket. Oh, that's gone fine for 4. That's not a great start. Mahmudullah has got things working now. He's got the flow and he's finding the fence regularly on 31 now.
Yeah, that was a gift for someone like Mahmudullah, who was striking the ball really well. First up, comes in, bowls down the leg. Just a fine tickle. Does the rest for Mahmudullah. Again, pressure back on the bowler. Boundary of the very first ball.
17 is God of the last 5 balls. Edge gone for 4. Mahmudullah is on song. His record against the skin is very impressive and he's not letting him off the hook here. Anything short has gone, so it's the last couple of overs. This 𝗃𝗃 who's been on the receiving end and not looking that bright.
Yeah, violence when controlled becomes poetry. Whatever he's touching is turning into gold now.
That is such a good strike off the back foot. Gets it past the man at long off. This is pretty special from Mahmudullah. He's timing them so well in finding the gaps. Nearing a 50.
That is a gorgeous shot. Timing at its best. Others play strokes, he paints them. Right from the meaty part of the bat. This has been a special knock.
Once again, beautifully timed. A lot of work for the square leg fielder. He's done well. Mahmudullah has got the strike, so it's good news for RR. They say you need an over 5 or 4 balls to really get cracking. Gone up in the air and he's smarter than 𝗏𝗏𝗏. 100 comes up as a result of that gigantic 6 and made it look ridiculously easy in his arc, and he's good against spin. Rangpur now ruling the roost.
That is a cracking shot. That sounded like a 6 right away when it hit the bat. 79 meters with the spin. 6 of the first ball.
And gets rid of Malan. Shabbir Ahmed there taking the catch. And Malan, after hitting a 6, he's fallen to Imad Wasim. He's been brought in to uncouple the two partnership. 74 of 54, tremendous effort from Malan and Mahmudullah. In the end, Imad Wasim doing what he does best. Picks up a wicket.
It was a nicely judged catch as well by Sabir Rahman in the deep. Malan departs after scoring a run of ball 33. Rangpur 1 of 4 for 4.
Short ball, finds the field as 𝗂𝗏𝗏. Kushil Sai in the overs between 16 to 20. He strikes at 183. Shot, extra cover. Misses the length, probably about 6 inches. Ziaur Rahman had the right option. Unfortunately, against Kushil Shah, margin of error is very minimum.
That's why he's got the strike rate he has. He's such a good striker of a cricket ball. He gets that front leg out of the way and slices it over cover. Yeah, he gets enough on it, doesn't he?
Slow ball into the pitch and into the gap it goes. And 𝗂𝗃𝗃, when he hits it, most of the time it stays it.
Does indeed. Again, they've tried the pitched up option. It went shorter this time, Rahman, cutting it into the pitch, but oh, he was quickly onto it. Tennis shot. Thank you very much. Look at this. Rolled the wrist. Get extra power on it. There you go. You see one bounce and over the ropes.
Full toss, misses out. Towards the call by 𝗂𝗃𝗃, and he'll come back. Good running. Well responded by Mahmudullah Riyad. Overs. Slow ball into the pitch. Long on in place, but he's just a spectator. It almost thought 𝗂𝗃𝗃 knew what was coming. He had already based himself and pumped it over long on.
Wow, he's got some power, 𝗂𝗃𝗃. He really has. This is not easy. Not been at the crease long, cut into the pitch. He's waiting for it. He's waiting for that sort of delivery. Look how deep he is in the crease, waiting for it. The cutter into the pitch.
A slower delivery, gets to his 52 is the call. And Mahmudullah Riyad goes back and makes it with ease and brings up his 15th BPL half century. Very well played, Mahmudullah Riyad.
Yes, very well played indeed. 50 not out from just 40 deliveries, and that's a clever shot. Let's not underestimate the shot to get to 50 there. He's seen the field set back on the leg side, just pushes it in.
Outside edge, and Carl Point takes it. This is a good comeback by Thaskin Ahmed, taking the pace off, and I thought Mahmudullah Riyad had the right option to go extra cover. Unfortunately, he's been caught out.
Yeah, such a good innings, but it often happens. You get to the magic number, you get a 50, and then give the bowler credit. Back of the hand, seam still coming down like a normal quick delivery, and he sliced it, didn't quite get hold of it. And it's a good catch from, really is. But what a fantastic innings from Mahmudullah, 51 from 41.
Good Yorker, pumps it down the ground and goes to the boundary. Not much wrong with the delivery, but just that the brute force of 𝗂𝗃𝗃 wasn't thing.
Exactly right. Not too bad a delivery. We're talking inches out, but give himself a little bit of room again. That's what he does so well. Front leg out of the way, gets enough on it with a big bat. He's a strong man, 𝗂𝗃𝗃. He's a boundary hitter. He's a finisher.
Oh. Premeditated. That's Zia Rahman directed. Would have been a close one. Saifuddin did the right thing, did the basics right. To be behind the stumps, he's not a happy man. I thought Zia Rahman did the right thing, was going for the stumps, as he was not sure whether Saifuddin will get back in time behind the stumps.
He's not happy at all, Saifuddin, but it was the right choice. But I don't think he was happy for a couple of reasons. Did it hit him on the leg? Oh, that would have hurt. Hit him on the ankle or on the shin. I think he was more angry about that. Oh, God, that's going to hurt. It really has. There we go.
Batting deep in the crease, misses the Yorker and pays the price and goes to the maximum. 𝗂𝗃𝗃 was waiting for something in his arc, and with that maximum, brings up the 150 for Rangpur Riders.
That's what we're saying. It's an hard job. You're slightly off and you're going to fetch it. Two straight. Perfect for 𝗂𝗃𝗃. It had to go outside off stump. It really did. But he bowled it
in the slot. But there's a fielder at the deep extra cover. Shamim Hussain Patwari. He makes a meal of it. And that becomes the end of the over. 43 for 2 in the first 10 overs. 49 for 2 with 3 wickets, 43, beg your pardon again. But in the end, with 112 runs in the next 10 overs. I'm pretty sure Rangpur Riders will fancy their chances, dying to defend later on. Shamim Hossain Patwari should have done much better. Ziaur Rahman, you got to feel for him. End his spell as well. In the end, Rangpur Riders scoring 155 for 5.
Yeah, magnificent recovery from the Rangpur Riders. You can see that. They struggled at the top, didn't they? He was magnificent.
Bowling for Dhaka Capital, I thought 𝗍𝗏 was exceptional. Tuskin was very good with the new ball, as well as Saifuddin went for some runs at the death overs. Dhaka Capitals, when they come out to bat, they got to make 156 runs, just 8 runs under over, to win this game and stay in the competition against a quality Rangpur Riders side.
Beautiful moon shines here. Dhaka Capitals taking on Rangpur Riders in match number 12 of 𝗿𝗏𝗃𝗃 Bangladesh Premier League 2026. They are a solid side, Rangpur Riders, and with the presence of Mustafizur Rahman, this is the first match the Capitals are playing under lights.
Right up at the order, surely provide those flurry of boundaries and sixes in the power plays. Loads of experience, over 6,000 runs in T20 career. Not going to be easy, but still, Dhaka would feel it's a chaseable one.
Is one of the changes in the Dhaka Capitals side, included back in Abdullah Al Mamoon, opted for the left and right hand combination. Kyle Mayers opened the bat. Off and running are the Dhaka Capitals, starting proceedings from the Bosundhara LP gas end. Dhaka for length, they're taking a quick single. They do complete it. It's another feature of Gurbaz's batting.
Yeah, Mamoon need to play a role to complement someone like Gurbaz. We have seen how Malan complemented Mahmudullah Riyad. So good start is very important from Dhaka's point of view.
Straighten slightly, put it in the gap. That's nicely maneuvered by Gurbaz. Will be the first boundary in this innings.
This is good. This is good from Gurbaz. Spotted the fielder. Fielder at square leg was inside the circle. Not easy playing that sweep shot against Ali, who is quick through the air, but he was onto it in a flash. Good execution. Now there's a change of field again.
Takes the offside, good shot, 2 covers. Mamoon hits a boundary now, spoils the over as well, 2 done, 13 for no loss. Previously as well, but this is the last boundary.
With offered, with no fielder patrolling the boundary on the offside, easy picking for Mamoon.
Aerial route taken, fielder! Just past, 4.
Well, he gave a vitriolic reply after being hit on his hand. That was some aggression from Abdullah Al Mamoon. It was premeditated, let me tell you, Shaman Noy. He made up his mind, even the bowler bowled that delivery. Nicely executed.
Now that was down the leg, running down. 4 runs given, and he reckons it's from the bat. You're not on. Base was not on, but the shot was on. Gurbaz hits him away through covers.
He got what he deserved. It was short wide, and someone like Gurbaz, who's not going to miss that one, got ample time to rock onto his back foot. Not a good start from Rakibul.
Will come in. Aerial, up and away from the fielders. Field is fast enough to take it through to the boundary. It does. 10 runs, proves to be expensive this over. 4 gone, 32 for no loss. Nicely put away, nicely cut away, and deserves that boundary, does Abdullah Al Mamoon, for that shot.
That is a very good shot, must say, from Abdullah Al Mamoon. Played that late, using the pace of the bowler and making sure it goes away from the fielder at deep third. Rolled his wrist. This is brilliant batting. Boundary of the first ball. So the pressure is really...
117 from 89 balls. That's gone. Through the gap for 4. Talk about power, talk about placement. We saw it all.
Well, that's more like it from Gabaz. He's been a little bit frantic since he come to the crease. But this one, excellent shot. Eyes down, head still.
Wickets in hand, all of them. Sweep shot played, wrong line, that's gone all the way. Powered it over the rope for 6. Tremendous strike.
Well, he's getting going now. That really is a shot. For it to go all the way behind square for a 6. Oh, it's a shocking delivery. But there you go, you still have to put it away. Oh, and absolutely down to up. Got the full meat behind that.
Makes room, gets it over the infield for another 4. Tremendous batting this is. He's reading the length early and putting it away confidently. 50 comes up.
Well, they're making it look easier. They really are. The new partnership just keeps going. So giving himself a bit of room, backing himself to go over the fielder who was on the ring. Runs away for another boundary. Proving expensive. Perfect partnership so far.
In the slot, it was, and taken in the deep. 𝗁𝗏𝗂𝗽 is the catcher. And this is a massive breakthrough because they brought the bowler in to do something substantial, and it's a substantial breakthrough. They were threatening the target. Gurbaz had plenty of time to see it. Found the fielder.
Well, he hit it almost too well, didn't he? He was onto it quickly. Mayers, you'd think he'd just bowled in middle stump, but unfortunately, Gabaz, 31 from 22.
Catch it and gone. 𝗂𝗍𝗄𝗃 does the job. 1+1, it's 2 now, so Dhaka there, clearly losing a bit of common sense and a couple of losses. Let's see how they react to this now.
Well, 𝗂𝗍𝗄𝗃 into the attack, probably as the 6th bowler, because Ali Al-Islam got a bit of tack, but I'll tell you what, it's worked, hasn't it? Sliding across the left-hander, thick edge, and unfortunately, Abdullah Al-Mamoon, he has to go. He managed to score 20 just from 18.
In the lineup for you at times. There's improvisation, and that's a good bit of improvisation. A boundary.
It is indeed. When you first come to the crease, it's nice to get off to a good start. You've got to keep that momentum going. He got into position nice and early. Look at where the bottom hand is on the bat, and he just scooped it really fine. It's a risky shot when you first come to the crease.
Catch it as a call, that's gone. Beautiful shot. Has to be in the end. Once it missed the cover fielder, it was always going to travel to the fence. Nicely struck.
It was a good shot, this one. A little bit quicker, but full. And it was there for the drive. And it was a good drive. And it missed the outfield, missed the fielder.
A shot aside, BC in field, and goes to the boundary. Only has to be slightly shorter. And a boundary after 12 deliveries.
So welcome boundary indeed for Dhaka. Waited for it this time around. Mithun making sure it goes past away that fielder in the deep.
Shot, using the pace to good advantage. Mohammad Mithun, wow, what a shot. Against probably one of the best going around in the business. He plays a cracking cut shot.
That is pure timing. Outstanding from Mohammad Mithun. Rode on top of it, making sure it goes past the field at point, using the pace of his, because the stock delivery is slicing through, carved it towards.
Bouncer plays it well in the gap. And almost felt like Mohammad Mithun was expecting the bouncer. Played it perfectly.
The best part about him, he remained calm, not trying to do anything out of the ordinary. waited for it, making sure he rode on top of it. Nicely executed. There was a field at deep square leg. Playing that.
Slow delivery, close, that is close. And Palle Guruge lifts his dreaded finger. That looks straight. And straight away, Mohammad Mithun goes upstairs.
Please move on to front on. And move forward. Oh, yes. There's a spike there.
Comes down again. Long on in place. I don't think the field at long on picked it up. Kustil Shah's body language just double confirms it to us. I thought that was carrying to the long on fielder.
100 also comes up for Dhaka. Yes, he was late to react on that occasion. Lucky for Saif, he didn't connect it properly as well.
Deep shot in the gap and goes to the boundary. That's an excellent hit by Mohammad Mithun. And bigs up the 50 partnership as well between Mithun and Saif Hassan.
It was all about Mithun in this partnership. That was struck firmly, making sure it goes past the fielders between deep mid-wicket and deep square leg. Outstanding placement from the captain. Dejection from the bowler.
Round the wicket in the air. Fielder completes the catch. He was not looking comfortable. And this works for the Rangpur Riders. Exactly the wicket Nur Hasan Chauhan was looking for.
Well, the bad form continues for Saif Hassan. He's really struggled. And Ali was the other one, the leg spinner. He tried to hit it through the offside. Again, got it high on the bat. To the fielder, there was Kustil Shah, who's got good hands, and Saif Hassan goes for 15.
Wings deployed. And into the sands. It is a maximum from Mithun.
Well, Mithun is really delivered so far for the Dhaka Capitals in their game of need. He really has. He's come to the crease. He's been positive from ball one. And there we go, leg side-ish. And I'll tell you what, really good shot. Stayed still, compact to the crease. 80 metres 6.
Now they squeeze a run out, and Mithun will move on to 49. 16 done. So wicket taking over. 1-1 for 3. Opens the face of the bat and gets to a half century, does Mohammad Mithun. Brilliant knock, 12th 50 in BPL history for Mohammad Mithun.
Congratulations, skipper. Fantastic innings.
Picked it up nicely. There is a fielder there. Will become a spectator. It is a 6th from Shamim.
Oh, Shamim. Nearly by margins in cricket. We know the length is going to be bowling 𝗂𝐻𝐸. We do. It's going to be shortish. But that's just back of a length. But picked it up so well. He really did. So close. Yeah, fine margins, Mickey.
Pitched up. Taking the bait. Fielder completes the catch. Here's the wicket they were looking for. That is why he went to Mustafiz, then Nur Hasan Chauhan. Shamim falls to the trap.
Well, there we go. Fantastic. One of his many varieties, the slower off spinner. It drifted wider to the left-hander. That didn't help him with his contact. He got decent contact on it, but it went and caught Kustil again. A good game Kustil Shah's having. Gets the breakthrough, and Shamim Hussain goes for 11.
Yeah, hurried on to the batter. The single, they wouldn't mind that, especially when you get the new batter on strike.
No time to have a look. You're going to go from the off. It is, again, good line. Look at the seam movement. Sweden, oh, it's hit him back. Oh, dear me. Top edge into the grill. You might have an helmet on, but it still hurts. Trust me, it still hurts. Look at the movement.
On the wicket. On the gap. Beat the fielder. 4 it is.
Oh, just makes it interesting. First ball face and he gets a boundary. Wasn't, again, a bad delivery. Slanted into the right-hander. He squirts it out, really. He didn't get all of it. But like I said, the outfield's lightning. So quick. And it goes in the gap.
Good change of pace. Good change of pace. Running over is Mithun. Good calling. Good cricket all around.
Well, we were asking about the slow ball earlier, and he's just showed us. 𝗂𝗍𝗲, he's got a good slow ball. See, he gripped it early. You could see, if you're a batter and you're watching, you would have seen him move his grip just as he was going to deliver it. You've got to be aware of that as a batter. You've got to watch the bowler, watch his wrist, watch the ball.
In the air, third inside the circle. Oh, has it gone all the way? It has! It has! 6 to end the over. 10 to get of the last over. 19 done. Capitals 146 for 4. Well executed in the block hole. Dot ball. What a precious dot ball this is.
They need 1-6. 1-6. And it's still the Capitals game, but this is fantastic. It's a slower. How does he do that? How does he do that with that wrist? The perfect Yorker and slower in speed. Now that is quality.
A cutter really Yorker. Guide it. No power. Fielders coming in. Falls safe. It is the riders who ride high. It is the riders who manage it. How the tides turn in this beautiful game. He can't believe it. They celebrate. The smiles are on. The high fives are on. And dancing in the stands of the Sylhet International.
Well, they'll be dancing in the streets. Rangpur Riders, they've won by 5 runs to see them home. For the Rangpur Riders to win by 5.
Even against the odds. And then Mustafi's helped execute.
Well, there you go. The 𝗵𝗺 Capitals changed the top order. Mahmood and Gabaz.
Yeah, these are the bowlers. 𝗃𝗍𝗂𝗍 for Mayers and Alice Kuzdil as well. But Mustafi's are 1 for 23. Yeah, that's how it has panned out. This match number 12. Rangpur batted first. 155 for 5. Asked to come in, bat first. Mahmudullah Riyad yet again. 51 of 41. And then Kuzdil made sure that he accelerated in quick time for his 38. Put 155 on the board. In response, Dhaka Capitals for most of the time were in control. But then Mustafizur had other ideas, restricting them and winning the match by 5 runs to Rangpur Riders.
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Download 𝗃𝗺𝗽𝗂𝗃 app to enjoy exciting games and highlights. Visit 𝗃𝗺sports.com.